Imagine a man so elusive, so cunning, that even maximum security prisons couldn't hold him. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, the notorious leader of the Sinaloa Cartel, earned his reputation not only as one of the most powerful drug lords in history, but also as a master of escape. Over decades, El Chapo orchestrated some of the most daring and audacious prison breakouts ever recorded. His escapes weren't just about freedom, they were a testament to his immense influence and a terrifying reminder of the reach of organized crime. El Chapo's first major escape occurred in January 2001, and it was nothing short of a Hollywood thriller. At the time, he was being held in Mexico's Puente Grande prison, considered one of the most secure facilities in the country. But Guzman's charm and bribes turned guards and officials into allies. Using a laundry cart, he was smuggled out of the prison, reportedly wheeled right through the front door. Witnesses claim that as El Chapo rode to freedom, he waved to guards who had been paid handsomely to look the other way. This escape exposed the deep corruption within Mexico's penal system and made him a legend overnight. For over a decade after his escape, Guzman evaded authorities, rebuilding the Sinaloa Cartel into a criminal empire that controlled vast portions of the global drug trade. However, his freedom came to an abrupt halt in 2014 when Mexican Marines captured him after a massive manhunt. Guzman was sent to Altiplano, a maximum security prison designed to be escape-proof. Authorities were confident that this time, El Chapo would not get away. They underestimated him. On the night of July 11, 2015, Guzman proved them wrong. This time, his escape was an engineering marvel. From his cell, he disappeared through a hole in the shower area, descending into a mile-long tunnel equipped with lights, ventilation, and even a motorcycle on rails. The tunnel led directly to a house under construction, giving Guzman a head start on his pursuers. The planning was meticulous, requiring months of excavation and millions of dollars in bribes and resources. It was a feat that embarrassed Mexican authorities and captivated the world. The tunnel escape wasn't just a stroke of genius. It highlighted the immense loyalty and resources Guzman commanded. Engineers, laborers, and cartel operatives worked tirelessly to complete the project, all under the noses of prison officials. Guzman's ability to mobilize such a massive operation while behind bars demonstrated his unparalleled power. It also raised questions about the complicity of officials. How could such an elaborate escape happen without inside help? After his second escape, Guzman became the subject of an international manhunt involving both Mexican authorities and US agencies. Despite his efforts to remain hidden, he was betrayed by his own ambition. In 2016, Guzman reached out to filmmakers and actors in an attempt to produce a biopic about his life. This reckless move allowed authorities to track his communications and pinpoint his location. In January 2016, he was captured again, this time in Los Mochis, Sinaloa, after a deadly shootout with Mexican Marines. Unlike before, authorities weren't willing to risk another escape. Guzman was extradited to the United States in 2017, where he faced trial in a federal court in New York. The evidence against him was overwhelming, including testimonies from former allies, intercepted communications, and financial records. In 2019, he was sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years and sent to ADX Florence, a supermax prison in Colorado, known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies. Here, even El Chapo's legendary escape skills would be put to the ultimate test. El Chapo's escapes have become the stuff of legend, reflecting both his ingenuity and the systemic corruption that enabled his success. They also serve as a cautionary tale about the lengths to which powerful criminals will go to maintain their freedom. Today, Guzman remains behind bars, but his legacy endures. His escapes not only changed the way prisons operate, but also highlighted the global reach of organized crime. The question remains, was this the end of El Chapo's story, or could the world see one final impossible escape?